Hello there, I'm Dale, and I'm here to color the Duncan Toys. Now, I've been waiting for long now to color this Yoyo, and I got from eBay here again. That comes from America. Oh, that's right, another Yoyo are coloring that comes from the United States of America. How cool is that? Listen, sorry about my voice here, I had a bit of sore throat, and I want to make this video as much as possible. But before I get this Yoyo, make sure to check out my website from the description below. Photo, videos, and much more. Or you can also check out my own Yoyo with many high quality safe information brand. It's shipping for Australia and worldwide like United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Japan, and much more. Pretty cool, alright? And I also sell the Yoyo available on my Yoyo if you want to buy it. Now let's get this Yoyo, shall we?
So what's the Yoyo? Let me explain. The proxy is a proxy and Yoyo for Duncan. The Yoyo are currently will be special because not only has it been discontinued for years ago, it's also an Yoyo when you can add more spaces of it better to run the Yoyo for string tricks. Either the equipment was better in spaces that I'll get to later in the video. Now for history. The Yoyo was account in 2012 are part of the hardcore series Duncan used to make and physically give it to modify the Yoyo's bar shape to a Y-shaped Yoyo with an extra bearing. While it wasn't popular in the USA, it was popular in Japan. Only seeing a version of collaboration with Bandit called the Captions, which is the same Yoyo but without the mouth spaces, and now it has been discontinued and I'm lucky enough to have the Yoyo from overseas. I also like how this includes a miniature Yoyo trick book you can get a read and run your tricks from. Could we make more instruction books for Yoyo? Well, eventually. And speaking of the color, I feel that the Yoyo does have a good range of coloring you can get for the Yoyo if made available nowadays. It's smaller than how pretty vibrant colors are designed in cast, and it's pretty bright too. Sure, it might be too bright or some, and few colors can make the logo hard to read from a distance, but it still has a good color value on many Yoyos. But how responsive is it? Well, good question. Opening the Yoyo out of the package, the Yoyo usually comes with buttons at first, meaning the Yoyo can make easy touch returns to your hand, and it's perfect for all beginner or newbie tricks you can master. Twisting apart the Yoyo, you can see that it uses a star button with buttons by default, and it's common for many beginner Yoyo for easy touch turns and responses when you're done performing tricks. And a small bearing that is always in the Yoyo, making it perfect for any response trick you can land when you're a beginner player. Plus, it comes with a larger bearing in model kit, but in order to upgrade, you need to remove the bearing, press down to pop off the cap like that, replace the small axle with a longer one, put the cap back on, instead of the mod spacers, then the spacer and bearing, then another mod spacers on top, and it's all set. Just don't over twist it much.
Alright, I upgrade the Yoyo with the spacers in it, but doesn't work. Let's find out. Oh, it works pretty good. Getting a bind. There you go. But one thing I don't like about it is the noise itself. Like, not knowing here, I want to put much on it. It's not noisy. This Yoyo has some of the worst noises I heard for a Yoyo like this.
Overall, the Yoyo doubles as an advanced plus Yoyo for all on-spot tricks you can master with the Yoyo. The ball base for a Yoyo has to be apparent and created by Deadly Yoyo, which you may know for producing ball bearings to many Yoyo for brands like Duncan, Yoyo Factory, and Yoyo Jam, but it can only work with the box spacers, otherwise it won't work. This is true in any traditional Yoyo and the realist plus accessory. I just wish the bearing wasn't so noisy with the mod spacers. Here the Yoyo space is.
Alright, this Yoyo's looking good with the color, response, and other features. I feel like it's gonna be one of the best ones I will use this year. Will it be the best beginner in string Yoyo I covered since the ascent, or will it be a disappointment? With the idea to review.
Capability. The yo stability feels pretty alright, as the yo remains stable for a couple and other couple tricks you could do, all because of the decent controllability in rate distribution, allowing for not only for basic to advanced couple tricks you can perform decently, but also good for freestyle and other precise tricks you can rend. And all of that is with the mark spaces in the yo. Because without the mark spaces, the yo gets very stable and can be annoying at times with performing loops and other tricks with the same root shape. Plus with the mark spaces, not only enhances the stability for control of top tricks for the most part in optimal way, but also continue with the performance for advanced unsponsored yo-yo, allow you to do many cool yo tricks to master, and also helping to reduce nagging on the yo-yo, give the advanced performance feel and make it a good first advanced yo-yo for anyone. But in the same time, the yo might dog at points when performing tricks fast or something complex like that, as the standard performance is not always the best, but still. Catchability. For the side, the yo starts off with a mobile foot shake that makes it good for catching basic or whipping yo tricks you can perform with the designing rate that supports those slow tricks. Not all of that, but also be capable for some string tricks, but it depends whether the yo will catch the string or not. But with the box specials, it improves the catchability because not only extends the yo range to be able to catch the string way better, but it also makes you more capable for a whole wide string and other cool tricks you can catch. Plus with the yo mark spaces, it also helps improve both the stability, which was talked about earlier, and make it perfect for where you're practicing advanced or precision tricks with this yo-yo. And also capable for more narrow yo tricks to catch rock and spear bone or black hop for example, but this enforces the yo's catchability in mark spaces. The yo could tend to miss couple tricks in where speed you're in, where you haven't mastered any couple tricks yet, as you have to be precise with performance like the gun speed for example. All the mark spaces doesn't work for fingerings as it runs off every time. Oh well, this yo's catchability ranges from good to surprisingly great for string and other forms of tricks you could do. Weight distribution. The yo feels pretty light without the mark spaces. It's just great for performing light and ribbon tricks you can do with the yo-yo, as the yo's default weight is around 51 grams. But with the mark spaces, it increases the yo weight by 14.5%, not only making it great for more header tricks as you can feel the weight when performing fire tricks in the yo-yo, but also support the stability, giving that slight control feel for couple tricks like the gun speed. But the yo can trick quite quickly when you go too fast with the yo at times, both with or without the mark spaces, and yeah, that can be annoying when you're performing couple or harassing tricks, but that's normal for the most part, and as the yo weight distribution feels pretty good and better for couple and tech yo tricks with the mark spaces. Spin time tests. Throw down the yo-yo on response mode, it can spin up to 1 to 2 minutes. Alright, that was quite decent, but it did spin wrong. Now throw down with a large spinning and goes on for 56 seconds. Okay, that was worse than I thought, and this is the hardest I could throw. Movement test. Okay, to be honest, that the yo don't have the best movement at all, and making it more noticeable with the mark spaces installed, which can get annoying when you want the best flow in a device like this. It was you on the package, but you can fix it to make it either semi-smooth or full smooth like butter. Despite the inconsistency with the smoothness, it can turn smooth at some points, but it depends on your flow and how you twist the yo back together. Either way works. Capability test. Now this yo does feel solid with the plastic body in my hand, but it doesn't make it the most comfortable yo I have for Duncan. The yo can hit your hand or part of the body when you spin the yo too hard or fast, and it doesn't feel soft either when touching the yo with my finger, which might explain why the yo can't handle fingerings. It still feels nice with holding the yo at times too, in my opinion. Which gives us a demo. Let's go. To my conclusion, the proz yo is not only a great yo idea for beginner and intermediate players, but also the idea how a yo like this sounds like an interesting idea I heard for a yo-yo since the C-stacks in multiple metals, and I'm happy that this yo executed really well. This is like one of the best yos we got for this country in the 2010s, and it's a shame that they stopped production on this yo years ago, and honestly we need more yos like this, with the spaces and other parts that you can use to make an advance of pro yo-yo for many pro yo players out there. Also, honestly, I think Duncan should bring back in the yo-yo or the mod spaces you use to produce, along with the many of the best old yos out there. Like if they can bring back the freehand yo-yo, they should bring back this in today's world of yo-yoing. Here are the pros and cons. For the pros, firstly, this yo receives a decent amount of stability for not only controlling the trips and couples, but also helps with catchability and supports weight distribution for whipping or other tricks. The catchability works really well with the mod spaces in the yo-yo, now making it perfect for performing cool string tricks and also helping for a variety of tricks too. The weight distribution has a good balance of light and heavy, with the mod spaces and makes it good for heavy tricks, while by default it makes it good for whipping or begin tricks. The response does feel pretty smooth for the most part, making it good for refill the yo-yo like this, and supports all kinds of boundaries you can master too. This yo works great both as a beginner and professional yo-yo, with the correct bang spaces and mod spaces to upgrade to a very great yo-yo for our boss play. Bigger mod spaces, it also comes with extra benefits like improving the ability and staying the yo with for string tricks and more. And lastly, the yo comes with a limited but pretty nice ways of private colors you can get the yo from with the cool logo both lines and probably a good color for you that doesn't go too far. And for the cons, firstly, the speed time of both bangs was pretty mediocre as it did last one, which can be good for short or moderate short trips, but the bang on speed time needs improving for longer trips and stability. The yo has the footages that can hurt your hand when you're not careful with the yo speed time, but at least it feels a bit comfortable on my hand. And lastly, and to get the effort out of the room, the larger bang was the worst amount of noise I heard for a yo-yo. As I record the trick with that large bang, it never stops being that noisy and it can't annoy anyone. For my final verdict, this is still a great yo for all beginners and inner players who start to be responsive, but once they get more competitive, they can turn into a professional yo-yo. I can't really find why besides that still this yo available, but luckily it's now available at the Yoyo's Yo Shop if you're interested in getting this yo-yo to this day, but for reader stock only before it goes out. I guess this yo-yo 7 out of 10.
Thank you for watching. And to get a like, share, and comment. And follow me so here to get more your content every week. And join with me for PayPal and Twitter both if you want to. Bye.